What if you hit pause on your body for exactly 24 hours? No full English breakfast, no cheeky biscuit with your cuppa, and absolutely no midnight kebab. It sounds extreme, but during this exact time your body starts a fascinating program. You are activating an ultimate autopilot software that the National Health Service rarely mentions. This is not some rubbish hocus pocus. This is pure and hard biology. We live in a culture where we are constantly eating and grazing from the moment we wake up until we go to bed. We never give our internal systems a chance to rest. We are going to look at what really happens hour by hour when you stop eating. We will see when your body switches gears and when it begins to repair itself. Today, we are taking a tour straight through your biological machine, a machine that completely reorganizes itself as soon as you give it a proper break. The first few hours are honestly quite boring. Your body is still fully trapped in a food coma. You know that heavy feeling where your stomach is stretched and your eyelids are drooping after a massive Sunday roast. Your system is working overtime to process the energy from your last meal. Your blood sugar level is stable, and the hormone insulin is doing its job. Think of insulin as a traditional London black cab. It is a very busy taxi driver picking up the sugar passengers from your blood and navigating through the complex traffic of your veins to drop them off at your individual cells. Right now you feel full, you feel normal, and everything is ticking along nicely. Your body is functioning like a massive overworked factory. It has absolutely no time to clean up or do any maintenance because it is entirely focused on processing the heavy pile of cargo you just swallowed. The stomach is churning, the intestines are absorbing, and the black cabs are running back and forth in a frantic state. The factory floor is chaotic, and all the energy is directed towards managing the incoming food. You are simply storing energy, and your body is perfectly happy with this comfortable situation. But after about 4 to 6 hours, the party is over and the pub is closed. The final bits of your last meal have been processed. Your blood sugar level begins to drop steadily. This is the ultimate signal for the insulin taxi to head back to the garage and park up for the night. The shift is over. Now that no new fuel is coming in from the outside, your body has to look around its own warehouse for energy. The first stop is your liver. Your liver acts like a local Tesco Express. It is highly convenient, but it only holds a very small amount of emergency energy packages. It stores glucose in tiny parcels called glycogen. The liver now starts unpacking these parcels and sending them straight into your bloodstream. It has to do this to keep your brain and your muscles happy and functioning flawlessly. During this phase, somewhere between 8 and 10 hours, you might start to feel a supple change. Your stomach rumbles. You hear a little internal voice saying, "Hello, I am here. Please feed me." This is the hormone Ghrelin, the chemical messenger of hunger. But we need to stop right here because this is the first massive misconception. You need to understand the deep psychology behind this feeling. This is not real hunger, and you are certainly not starving. This is pure, unadulterated habit. Your body is acting exactly like a spoiled brat throwing a tantrum because it wants its lollipop at the usual time. The rumbling is just a learned expectation, not a biological emergency. Your system is so used to a constant stream of crisps, sandwiches, and snacks that it panics mildly when the daily routine is broken. The modern snack industry has trained your brain to expect food every 2 hours. If you can ignore the spoiled brat, the tantrum will inevitably pass. Your body will realize that screaming for food will not work. At this stage, you are still only burning sugar. You have not burned a single gram of fat yet. The Tesco Express in your liver is still providing the goods, but it is not a massive wholesale warehouse. It is just a small convenience store, and the shelves are emptying fast. The emergency parcels of glycogen are running out quickly. We have to wonder what happens when that final packet of glycogen is gone and the store is completely empty. Truly magical moment arrives after roughly 12 hours. The glycogen stores in your liver are empty. They are as dry as a bone. Every single emergency energy packet has been completely used up. This is the exact moment where most people panic. They feel a slight drop in energy and think they are having an absolute emergency or total biological collapse in energy and think they are having an absolute emergency or a total biological collapse. 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 Isursta. Biological collapse recollapse. Comadroprotum ulcircle collapse. Collapse. They grab an apple or a cereal bar and completely ruin the entire process. But you do not do that. You have that famous stiff upper lip and you keep going. Your body is much smarter than you think. It does not shut down. It simply switches to plan B. It changes its primary energy source. Instead of relying on sugar, your body fat steps right into the spotlight. Yes, we are talking about that stubborn belly fat. Your liver transforms into a highly efficient biochemical factory. It starts pulling fat directly from your stores and converting it into something called ketone bodies. Think of glucose as cheap, dirty biological petrol that leaves a lot of exhaust fumes. Ketones, on the other hand, are premium jet fuel. They are an incredibly clean and stable alternative energy source. This biological state is called ketosis. Your brain has a massive reputation for being an absolute sugar junkie. But the truth is, your brain absolutely loves this premium jet fuel. Many people report that right around this 12 to 16-hour mark, the famous brain fog completely lifts. You start to feel more awake, more focused, and clearer than ever before. There are no more massive blood sugar spikes. There is no more afternoon slump where you desperately need a nap. Your energy supply runs perfectly smoothly. Your heart and your muscles celebrate this premium fuel as well. You are now officially running on your own fat. Congratulations. But hold on, because burning fat is brilliant, but the absolute best part is still to come. While your body is operating smoothly in this fat-burning mode, it finally has time for something else. It has time for a massive deep clean. After about 6 to 8 hours, a profound process called autophagy begins. It sounds like a complicated scientific word, but it is basically your internal recycling program. It is the ultimate biological rubbish collection. Your cells ruthlessly begin to break down old, damaged, and dysfunctional waste material. They literally eat themselves clean. Imagine a highly efficient night shift cleaning crew going down into the London Underground. They can only do their best work when the passenger trains have completely stopped running. Since you have stopped eating, the food trains are halted, and the tracks are completely clear. The crew goes deep into your cellular tunnels. They gather all the broken parts, sweep up the metabolic debris, and throw out the useless rubbish. More importantly, they recycle the good materials to build brand new, healthy cell components. This process is the ultimate biological anti-aging program. It actively targets and destroys zombie cells. These are old, lingering cells that refuse to die and instead cause chronic inflammation, making your body age faster, and making your body age faster, and making your body age faster. By clearing out faster, it drastically reduces inflammation, making you feel terribly tired and making your body age faster. By clearing out this rubbish, autophagy drastically reduces inflammation and sharpens your entire immune system. I must repeat this crucial point so you fully grasp the hard biology. You are not starving yourself at this hour. You are renovating your biology from the inside out. You are doing the vital, deep biological maintenance that most people never allow their bodies to do because they never stop snacking. People always worry about their muscles. They think they will lose all their hard physical work if they stop eating. This is the absolute biggest myth that the snack industry desperately wants to sell you. They tell you that you must eat a protein bar every 2 hours or your body wants to sell you. They tell you that you must eat a protein bar every 2 hours or your body will eat its own muscles. That is total absolute rubbish. Your body is not stupid. Why on earth would your internal system burn your highly valuable, expensive living room sofa when the basement is still completely full of old, dusty newspapers? Your stubborn belly fat is that pile of old newspapers. Your lean muscle is the expensive sofa. While you are fasting, something hormonally brilliant happens. The storage hormone insulin is at rock bottom. Naturally, this happens because you are not eating anything, but another highly important hormone absolutely shoots through the roof. This is the human growth hormone, or UGH. This is your primary biological repair and regeneration hormone. It is absolutely crucial for preserving your lean muscle mass. UGH gives your body a very clear and strict command. It tells your system to keep its hands completely off the muscles and burn the fat instead. It commands your cells to ignore the sofa and go straight for those old newspapers in the basement. Your body actively protects your muscles and specifically targets your deep fat reserves. You officially become a highly efficient fat-burning machine with built-in muscle armor. As you approach the 24-hour mark, your body reaches a state of deeply impressive efficiency. Your entire digestive system has just had a full day off. It is exactly like a luxury wellness spa retreat for your gut. The good bacteria in your microbiome have finally had the time to sort themselves out properly. Your liver has proven what an absolute multitasking genius it is. Your cells have experienced a massive deep clean. Your brain is running incredibly smoothly on pure premium ketone power. Most importantly, your blood sugar is extremely low and stable. Because of this break, your cells have become highly sensitive to insulin again. They are finally listening to the biological signals. This is the ultimate reset button against insulin resistance, which is the real hidden reason behind that stubborn belly fat. When you finally sit down to have your first meal after 24 hours, you must eat proper, real food. Please do not ruin this absolute masterpiece of biology by throwing processed junk food into your clean stomach. You will approach this meal with a brand new level of appreciation. Your body slowly switches gears again. The insulin taxi drives out of the garage to distribute the incoming energy. But because your cells are now incredibly sensitive, you need far fewer taxes to do the exact same amount of work. Everything runs in a much more orderly and efficient way. You see, a 24-hour fasting period is not an act of cruel deprivation. It is not about starving yourself in misery. It is a massive biological upgrade. It is a brilliant gift to your internal organs. It is the perfect reset button that allows your system to recover from constant daily stress and focus entirely on deep repair and regeneration. It is a gentle reminder that your body absolutely knows what it is doing, provided you just step back and get out of its way for a little while. However, completing the fast is only one part of the equation. What you eat afterwards to ensure your body stays in this massive fat-burning mode is a completely different story. In the next video, we are going to storm the local supermarket together. I will give you the precise, ruthless list of everyday foods that have exactly 0 carbohydrates. This is the ultimate shopping list that keeps your brain flooded with premium ketones and keeps your stubborn belly fat melting away. Make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications right now, because you certainly do not want to carry a fat belly into the supermarket next week. See you then.